You're talking about giraffes' genitals in there.
Right?
What's going
Doesn't
on?
every song talk about giraffe pussy?
Right?
I can feel all this blood in my nose. What did I even do to deserve the dreaded bite?
My song is from Weezer. Y'all know Weezer?
Of course,
Wheezy.
who does know Weezer?
Weezer. I know who everybody knows Weezer.
Not Wheezy, but Weezer.
Okay, so these are the song lyrics. And I didn't realize this when I was a teen. I was like, okay, this sounds fine. This song, it's called No One Else. I'm just going to do the chorus because the chorus is the one that's the most fucked up. It's about how it's called No One Else. And it's like, I want a girl who laughs for no one else. When I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. When I'm away, she never leaves the house. I want a girl who laughs for no one else. Rivers, Cuomo, dude, I feel like soft boys are sus as fuck as being like hardcore abusive motherfuckers.
I see.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was saying that, dude. I've been saying that like all week, bro. Like fucking all the dudes who are like, "Oh, I'm such a feminist." Like, I believe everything you say. I'm sensitive to your needs. Or the niggas out here doing all the raping, bro. Like,
Keep
I don't
an eye
know.
out.
Yeah,
I think you're
like,
right.
They're on their season. Sorry,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
well, they come in through the side door because
And
it's
then
like
there's
I'm
like a bunch of retaliation because it was like she wasn't abused or anything. It was like, yeah, well, it's hard to say no when you got somebody's fucking fingers in your mouth.
I don't know. That sound like a hookup gone wrong. If you
It
ask
really
me.
was a really awkward ass hookup.
Like if we're being honest, like no, like I don't know. I'm not. If he did something wrong, I don't think he did something wrong. But if anybody,
I want to go back to this Rivers Cuomo qualm I have.
we went on a huge tangent.
We went on and we digress.
Yeah,
So-
super far.
At the Neon Voices.
I'm going to leave the rest of the song. It's just the chorus, really, that got me going. Okay, I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. Dude, fucking relax. You don't want your girlfriend to laugh at anybody else?
Hell nah, because that bitch might be flirting. Like, who the fuck you laughing at? What's so funny, huh?
Exactly.
I want a girl that can take a left hook.
And that's why I date transgender women.
Shit.
Awful.
Steven treats trans women, he treats trans women just like every other woman, like shit. I mean, that's what you want to do. Okay, when I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. He doesn't even want her wearing makeup when he's not there to see it.
Hell no.
Either.
Who's she looking pretty for? You know, it's like, hey, you gotta bottle all that shit.
This is the most fucked up. Okay, when I'm away, she never leaves the house. You fucking, who are you? Like, who's those families, those famous families that keep their family captive in the fucking basement? He's like one of those people.
These are people that in California they had 13 kids all chained up.
Yeah, this is up the same. That's the same tree you're barking up there, Rivers.
He wants to have a whole bunch of kids with her and tie them all down too.
Hey, or fucking, I don't know, maybe, hot take here. I don't know, like fucking. That's like, I don't know, maybe he just wants like a house cat or some shit. Like,
he sounds like a hardcore aggressive traditionalist. Is to me what he sounds like.
yeah, he's like ultra conservative,
Right,
cat.
but he's this little soft boy. He's like a little sweetheart. You think he's one of the good ones? Listen to this shit. He wants to hold you hostage in his house. He doesn't want you interacting with anybody else or laughing. What's a bad man?
I mean, to be fair,
it's a bad guy.
To be fair, one of their best videos does take place in the 50s.
The Buddy Holly thing?
Yeah.
He's obsessed
It's like-
with that shit. He must be.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's all coming together now, Rivers.
He wants a Peggy Sue, bro.
Yeah, he just wants a little
Yeah,
a
that makes
Stepford wife
sense.
kind of thing.
And you're Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, love that song. So since you're an improv, I want to test out your improv chops here. I want you to play I'm Rivers. You're his girlfriend.
Oh.
And I'm the milkman because I'm the black
You're
dude.
the black milkman. Yeah. So milkman comes over. He says something funny. You laugh. You laugh at him. Milkman just arrived. You happen to answer the door because I was in the back tuning my guitar, and the milkman came.
if we're going if we're keeping it real though, like this is the 50s. If you don't say nigger, then you're a very progressive white man. Like,
I'll give him that. We'll make him a progressive misogynist.
Yeah.
We'll make him that. Okay. Okay. So how do you start an improv scene? I just I'm gonna give him some credit. I don't think Rivers would say that, but he probably this other shit fucked up with this Rivers Cuomo 1950s man. Okay, so you just laughed at something the milkman. Just do I don't know. Make my girlfriend laugh here.
all right. Morning, Mr. Rivers.
Oh, hi, milkman.
How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing really well.
Where's little Timmy? I don't see him running around here no more.
Timmy's at school,
Oh.
and Rivers is tuning his guitar.
Oh, you mean little Timmy's all grown up now?
Hey, what are you laughing at? Hey there, Robinson. Hey, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at this guy for?
Silly Robinson.
Huh?
He was delivering the milk, and he dropped a bottle. Crash.
Oh, well, if he makes you
Sorry,
laugh
get
so
the
much,
So clumsy.
why don't you just come out and say it? You want to fuck him, don't you?
We already did fuck.
Oh no!
That's why Timmy has a tan.
I was worried about you wearing makeup, and you're already just having sex
I've been
with the
laughing at
milkman.
his jokes the entire time.
Well, I guess I should let you leave the house more often. That way you wouldn't feel like fucking the milkman. There's options out there.
Who would you rather me fuck? The milkman or the other milkman? Because I fucked him too.
Yeah. I'm going to stop having milk delivered.
And also the mailman.
Also,
The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Also, why is there not like you rallying a group of white men to like take care of this black milkman transsexual
Right.
white
You get a lynch mob.
yeah. You better watch. This is your warning. You're Mr. Robertson. I don't know I'm calling you that. But this is your first warning. If you fuck my wife one more time, I'm going to write another song about it where I say, I want a girl who will laugh for no one else and not ever fuck a milkman again.
My husband, Rivers Cuomo, you would think for being a Buddhist, he'd be less of an asshole.
Maybe that's why he's a Buddhist. He's suppressing
He's
all that
giving you
fucking
one more
misogyny.
time.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when you have that level of fame, though, you can find a girl who would do all those things.
You probably could. It's just all I want to know. I just want everyone to acknowledge the type of man that this safe little soft boy actually is. That's what he's gonna do to you.
That's what they'll all do.
That's
I grew up in a funeral home. The South catching lightning bugs that stung me as I swallowed it down. Watching ugly people soaking as they drive on by. I will make you so happy, baby. Make you so happy. Checking into my regular store again. This time nobody.
If I invite you back to my place, like after we have a date, bro, like please know that I'm trying to fuck you.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
that is the clear signal when you go to somebody's house
Yeah.
that there should be some sexy time going on.
After a first date too, like
Yeah.
bro, if I'm going back to that, like, don't invite me back to your house.
Exactly.
If you don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. Like,
I had a guy
I could
invite
just-
me over to his house.
Was he on his period?
We watched Netflix. We watched Netflix and got Thai food, and then we're just like in our underwear the entire time. And then like we're going to go to bed, and we're just naked, and just like. And I was getting hands, and he was like, "No." I'm like, "Fucking, you're naked right now. Like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
could just go."
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get outta
like
here.
you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, so I've had a girl like invite me back to her place like 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying?
If
Like,
we
you
could
invite,
just, if we could just take the ambiguity out of it and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. This isn't what I want to do. How fucking hard is that?
I mean, and
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, like,
what,
I
what
didn't-
did you want to do? Just snuggle?
I didn't do well. That's pretty much what happened because, like, I don't know, man. Like, for all intents and purposes, like, I'm a black dude and she was white, so like, I'm trying to be like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't no miscommunication. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
at the slightest hint, like that could be my ass, bro. So like, I
Yeah.
just was like, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll sleep next to you and just cuddle you, but like, if you ain't,
Maybe all men should feel like black men in these situations and be just very careful.
yeah, just like fucking just as careful as possible, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be the newest fucking accused fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I read the situation wrong when like that's you. That's
Well,
like
you
all
know
the
what?
signs.
Maybe it sounds like I like you, but I don't like you. I was like, no, that's fucking playing a game. I'm sorry, I'm 34 fucking years old.
Yeah.
I know what I want to do. You sound like you know what to do. You know what you want to do. Cause maybe you're older and shit too.
Yeah.
Like fucking, and this is what you do. Like,
Yeah,
seriously, I can
exactly.
understand when you're like, hey, I'm wasted or whatever. Hey, do you just want to go to bed? I'm like, okay, yeah,
cool,
but we're
yeah.
fucking in the morning too. I'm gonna try some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you better be down.
My favorite.
Like when it doesn't happen, which isn't often at all. Well, or how I used to be, it was just like, okay, if you don't do anything, don't
How
do
did you
anything.
used to be?
I used to be really horrible.
I mean, it's sad like, being 30-ish age and around this age. Last summer was the first time that it was like this is probably my favorite first fuck experience ever. That it was 3 p.m. and I was at this girl's house and we drank tea and we were watching Netflix or something, and it was the middle of the day.
Tea? What was she, English?
I was about to say that. Just
No, but like
did you go to Downton Abbey?
Yeah, I felt like a grown up. Like nobody was drunk, nobody was high, nobody was anything. We just drank tea and had sex in the middle of the day, and we had never had sex before. And I was like, people.
Okay, that's kinda cool.
People should like this is a grown up way to have sex. Like why does it always have to be after everyone's shit faced? Are our inhibitions that bad that we have to drink ourselves into a fucking stupor just to loosen up?
No, you know what?
true.
Every time?
Yeah,
Right,
I feel like that's pretty bogus. But I also feel like too, nobody wants to be responsible, so that's where the drugs and alcohol come into play. Because like,
Well, that's
like,
always a
this is-
fallback. I was drunk. Yeah.
and this isn't like a victim blaming argument, but like I mean, this goes for men too. Like it's easy to not be responsible if you're inebriated. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. Not saying that's like the reason you do it, but like that's
Yeah.
you're not like, you know what I'm saying. If she's intoxicated, she's definitely
Yeah.
not responsible. And
Yeah.
Like, don't become one of those people, and just know when it's time to leave. Like the girl who did that Susan Sorry story. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, you gotta know when to go to. I'm sure he totally would have been fine with you leaving. It sounds like he was okay with you leaving.
this is a hot.
Maybe you shouldn't like take off all your clothes and do it. But then again, I don't want to sound like I'm shamed because I'm sure people are like, well, you don't know her and you don't know the situation. It's like, well, it just sounds like a really badly executed hookup
Yeah.
on his part too. He was being pushy and forward, but at the same time,
I mean, but like, come
like,
on, bro.
bitch slap him.
This nigga's
Yeah.
Indian. Like all them niggas is rapists. This is me like fucking like saving face for Trump. But I'm just saying, bro, like nigga, I know a couple bitches who I can just grab by the pussy, and I'm broke as fuck, nigga. I got 1 cent in my bank account, and I can grab some pussy. Now add $1 billion to that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
this is-
Of course, a porn star would.
exactly. I can grab a lot of pussy if I got $1 billion in the bank. I'm saying,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
I like how the president was all like last week. He was all shithole, and then Stormy Daniels, the porn star, was like, "Hey, that reminds me of something."
I was no, I was.
Wait a minute.
I was talking about that. I was like, dude, like people were upset. I'm like, but is he lying though? I'm like, about these places being shitholes. Like,
You want to
exactly.
fucking move there? I don't want to move there.
I
like-
don't.
like, I
Well,
gotta-
but then again, at the same time, you don't really want to call these. You don't want to be the president and call a bunch of countries
Yeah,
shithole.
I mean,
no president should be doing that.
Yeah, actually, they should.
Like,
I was
what,
real-
they be saying it in the first place?
but should they not? I mean, come on, like, dude, think about it. Like everybody's
What he's
bitching that he-
saying does influences the entire rest of the world's attitude towards us.
Okay.
It just reflects really badly,
Okay.
especially on places that you're referring to.
Okay, I'll say that.
It's not-
that the president saying that a place is a shithole is bad, but is it as bad as, like, I don't know, the fact that we occupy fucking so many territories and countries in this fucking world of ours? Like, we're a goddamn imperial government, bro.
Well, then
like, we're imperialists. Like, we're fucking.
Yeah, I don't.
We live in a shithole country.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nigga, have you ever been to Flint, Michigan? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, this nigga's not too far. Like, I got a friend who's
I
Haitian.
can't drink the water in
Bro,
Flint, Michigan.
Exactly, and in Mexico apparently.
It's right next to some really good water too.
But no, like I got a friend, man, who's from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? And he grew up like wealthy in Haiti. He grew up in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and like his family was wealthy in Haiti. And this nigga still moved to America for a better life. That's what I'm saying. Like, man.
I'd be like, really? You have a beach?
Yeah.
You're on an island.
Well,
and it's crazy because you think of like, look at Puerto Rico and look at Haiti. These were places that were not great countries to begin with. And after the earthquake in Haiti and after the Hurricane Maria, these places are just left in the Stone Age. That's the craziest thing to me.
And that's what actually needs to happen to the rest of the world, if we're being honest. We just need to reset.
Yeah, I thought of a song.
what is it?
Katy Perry's Firework.
Katy Perry's Firework.
It is because it is. If you read the lyrics, it's so ridiculous and just so patronizing and it's like the gayest fucking song ever.
Is it gayer than her "You're So Gay" song?
No. Not that gay. Well, I don't know because she has a lyric that says like, "I want to strangle you with an H&M scarf."
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, like Firework is pretty fucking. It's patronizing because if you look at the first, it's like, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? So she's already referencing that
American Beauty.
American Beauty. Yeah, she's making a reference to that, which we all look in retrospect. We can say that movie sucks now. Like we were all afraid to say it.
Why? Because we know that Kevin Spacey is a raping little boy.
Yeah, for real, and he's awful and shit. And now he started this whole thing. Poor Ridley Scott had to he can't do anything right. He whitewashed the Bible movies completely. And then he made that new movie out, All the Money in the World, where they had to reshoot everything, and apparently they paid Mark Wahlberg a shit ton of money to replace Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
and it wasn't as much as Michelle, what's her fate, Williams.
Where's this in the song? I'm looking.
Okay, all right. So now we go again. No, so we were talking about how much Kevin Spacey's a dirtbag. All right, but it says, "Do you ever wanting to start again?" Really? So you just. All right, so there's that bullshit. And there's his, do you ever feel so paper thin like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? And do you ever feel already buried deep 6 feet under a screen, but no one seems to hear a thing? Like, this is something like, do you feel bad about yourself? Do you feel bad because you're the fat girl at a party?
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you know Katy Perry?
I'm sure you can empathize.
How are you? Yeah, I'm sure somebody, because, the whole music video was like the fat girl diving into the swimming pool, and the gay couple at the high school dance finally kiss each other. And it's like, oh yeah, Katy Perry, you really know. Yeah, somebody totally threw you in a locker in high school and called you a faggot.
I don't know, man. She did grow up ultra Christian-y, so she probably did get picked on. Who knows?
Who knows?
She's probably the one.
But now you're gonna, you can totally. That's the same thing as being a gay kid in high school that gets picked on every single day.
It's hard to.
Yeah, she had to fear for her life, didn't she?
It's hard to turn to her for to be the.
And then she's like, but now you can be a firework and just blaze with colors and bullshit. And it's like, no, or you can just grow up and grow out of it too. It's the same effect. I mean, you're fine. Just get over these assholes. These people are toxic. Don't be around them. That's what I did. I found people I related to.
Yeah, it's not. I just have a hard time buying it from her.
There are people in high school that feel the same way you do. It does say you can only be yourself if I approve of it too.
In this song?
Yeah, it's like, do you feel bad? Do you feel lonely? It's like the intro to the stupidest fucking drug song. And you know what? Also, if you were a kid, how could you not feel suicidal after hearing these lyrics and be like, yeah, you are painting my life. My life is that fucking miserable. Thank you for reminding me, Katy Perry. Fuck you.
I mean,
that's kind of how I feel about it. That's the reason I really think the song is grating.
All I'm saying is life is suffering.
Dude, this song came out the year I went to AA and tried to be sober. And I met this person who was just absolutely batshit fucking crazy. And he had a tattoo of firework across his chest.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
It really
the biggest bold coldest letters.
Wow, it really struck a chord with him.
Oh yeah, he.
I think Katy Perry is just obsessed with Kevin Spacey. She mentions the plastic bag thing, American Beauty, and then she says House of Cards, like in the next,
she really
in the next
references House
stanza.
of Cards, even before House of Cards even
Yeah,
was
she's
a thing.
just got like a thing for this guy.
She knew he was full of shit, didn't she?
Yeah. American Beauty is it's one of my favorite movies. Probably it's a good movie.
Really, I kind of watched it the other day. I'm like, this was what people in the '90s thought was artsy.
It is though. I mean, I reminisce for those.
This was like
times.
a mainstream Hollywood movie that pretended to be an indie film.
That's true. It really did have that indie vibe.
It was like, yeah, it really, because the '90s was like years of indie movies, and they're like, oh, everything is independent, and blah, blah, blah. Sling Blade was so good, we decided to make Fargo, and Fargo was so good, we made Good Will Hunting, and look, we're so indie.
Wait, the
now.
Coen Brothers did Good Will Hunting?
No.
Oh.
Coen Brothers did Fargo.
Yeah, that's what.
Good Will Hunting was still Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Matt Damon.
What's your
But that's how they got started in Hollywood, because they made like a claim to be independent movie. It was like, sure, so independent. Robin Williams, you paid him.
I think
coming off of his Mrs. Doubtfire stardom.
Harvey Weinstein greenlit Fargo.
Yeah.
So it makes me think that
Greenlit a lot of people's careers, and that's why it was tolerated for so long, all the shit, because everybody knew.
You know what?
We had to have known.
With Harvey Weinstein and with fucking Louis and friendly, nice guys, I feel like what's happening is everything's cyclical. I think we're coming back to a time where Slater and fucking Zach Morris are going to be cool again, and ugly ass weirdo nice guys are going to be like, no,
Screech is
dude.
coming outside.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, no, actually, you're weird. We want to hang out with Zach. He wasn't perfect. Slater wasn't, but man, those are cool fucking dudes.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I feel like those guys have been like, ugh, bro, you're a douchebag, bro. I feel like we're seeing how ugly, weird people act. They act weird with women. So now we're coming back to where like these cool jocks are going to be cool again.
Yeah. All right. So the song I got, Jesus Christ, it's because. So I'm bringing up rap lyrics because you guys have been doing the whole pop thing. So you ever heard that song by Yo Gotti? It's called what's it called? Rake It Up. I tell all my hoes, rack it up, break it down, back it up.
Lil Gotti?
Fuck it up, fuck it. Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Fuck it up, fuck it up, break it up, break it up. But anyway, there's a verse by Nicki Minaj.
Well, which song are we doing here?
It's called Rack It Up by Yo Gotti.
Okay, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yo Gotti.
So Nicki Minaj's verse is the part that
Is that the part that messes you?
where she like rhymes China like with like China like 8 times.
I tell all my hoes, rack it up. Break it down, break it up. Okay, I like this. I don't know how it goes. Put us in the moment here. Craig and I have never heard this song.
All right, so
I don't remember if you played it though.
So Nicki Minaj's verse is it's trash. I mean, it's not, but it is. Like, so she so the lyrics go brought out the pink Lamborghini just to race with China. Brought the Wraith to China just to race in China. Little bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China. Thick, like with real thick vagina. Smuggle bricks to China.
With a real thick vagina?
Yeah.
Is that what? I don't know.
Have you never seen one of those? Those are awesome.
A low-key thick vagina.
I guess
she's talking about Black
on.
China because her and Black China were having a feud at the time. Yeah, I remember this song. Okay.
But like, dude, she's like,
I remember her part in this song. All right, yeah.
Yo, rack
This
it
when
up.
she starts talking mad shit about everybody too.
Damn, yeah, that man, rap
Not the
lyrics.
same song.
It's like rap lyrics remind me of like absurdist comedy sometimes. I feel like.
Especially now because it's just like, all right, this is a Twitter battle that you're just taking into song now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this is it.
So how do we make this into a improv scene that Craig can carry out?
We're doing improv every time.
Yeah, for each song. I want to do
I
one
take
for each
2
song.
improv classes. You think I'm a master at this?
Well, hey, we're gonna fine tune your skills here. We're gonna.
live on the air. I mean, I could do another song.
No,
That's
that song's fine.
weird enough. What's the one with the high giraffe pussy? What's that one?
Higher than giraffe pussy. Fuck. What Lil Wayne song is it? I don't know. I just know like Lil Wayne's quotes.
Higher than giraffe pussy.
But no, I don't know what made me think about that the other day. But I was like, fuck it. I just like smoked a fat bowl, and we were both sitting on the couch stuck. And I just like looked over. I was like, I'm higher than giraffe pussy. And I was like, who the fuck says that? And I was like, Lil Wayne. That's who. Like, that's so funny to even. Like, it's factually accurate though. That's like the funny part because. If you stand next to a giraffe, like, yes, that pussy is pretty high up there. Like, I don't even think you can jump and touch it.
I know. I'm starting to empathize with why real conservative parents don't want their kids listening to rap because you're talking about giraffes' genitals in there. Right? What's going on?
Doesn't every song talk about giraffe pussy?
Right?
What have you ever paid for premium access to anything? What's the one thing you thought was worth it?
Not at all. Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, like that's a service though.
Well, you know what? Okay,
it's not really something.
I do have a YouTube Red account.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude. I got tired of commercials, bro. They were like fucking advertising like a fuck ton.
It's really hard when you're about to have sex and you have YouTube on. It's like, yeah, the new fucking Blaster Taco Bell Supreme. Now it's Taco Bell. And you're like, fuck, dude, you just gotta persist. You gotta pretend like you don't hear it. Like you're in the mood already. You gotta.
It's like right in the middle of like a lot of like long hour videos.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking commercial every 5 minutes. Like,
yeah. Damn.
So on YouTube Red, you can watch actual.
Yeah. I mean, but you get those
crazy fucking people. You can, but then you get the advertisements, and you're watching like something weird, like at 4 o'clock in the morning, with a half handle of gin, and you're just drinking it right out of the bottle, and you're watching the sex life of Hitler, then it's like, and then they're like, oh, are you lonely and depressed? I'm like, fuck, it's 4 a.m. now.
Those are known as signs for genital herpes. Maybe you should get checked.
Why are you bothering me? They're gonna tell me how Ava Braun was a squirter.
I don't know. Oh, hello there.
I've almost. Well, see, like that's fine. I would have that on in the background as long as we're talking about squirting. Like, I keep that something on topic instead of like fucking like the new fucking double, triple stacker at Wendy's now available. You're trying to have sex, you just hear like food ads.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly. It's like, dude, I'm trying to play this sexy Michael Jackson music, and fucking like not gonna hear about fucking beef burritos from fucking. Hey, you know, man, Michael Jackson has some sexy music, man. Let's
why don't you just like keep in the mood of what I'm watching while you're advertising the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's?
Yeah.
You finish having sex, like everybody, like you come and you just laying there, like, damn, dude, I want one of those chicken sandwiches now.
It is one of the best chicken sandwiches, though.
You know what? Though,
one of the best fast food sandwiches.
If they were trying to keep it in mood for like sexy time, like if you're like using YouTube to like play music to like get your fuck on, they would have to play like Carl's Jr. ads, because like, have you seen those?
It's always like funk music, right?
It's like some sexy ass chick like deep throating a burger.
Oh damn!
And she's not really chewing it either. Like all of them, like, oh, she's not eating that.
Of course not, because she got to take like fucking. There's like 50 takes of that shit.
They do. Well, they've kind of toned down their role on that because they've been doing it for years. And then somebody complained like, oh, these commercials are incredibly sexist and misogynist. And also that guy who owns Carl's Jr. Hardee's like tried to be in Trump's cabinet, and then they found out he was a wife beater.
Oh well.
Yeah. So then they kind of like stopped.
Says the guy wearing a wife beater.
Oh no, this is a tank. I'm wearing a shirt over it, asshole. It's a guinea tee now.
Yeah, I love that there's nothing to call that isn't offensive. If you say wife beater, it's like, oh, sorry, no, Dago tee. Wait, it's offensive.
It's called a wife beater, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
It's a battery.
Yeah, it's just gonna hurt somebody's feelings no matter what you call it.
No, it's just warm.
Sexy Hardee's commercials.
Oh yeah, we talk about like misogyny. Like, bro, like I don't understand how that's misogynist. Like they don't use men in women's commercials to sell products and shit using like sex, like men's sexuality to like fucking sell shit to women.
I don't think they do it enough. I wish they would.
No,
I
they
think it's cool.
do though, bro. Like they do a lot. I would say it's about equal. I don't know.
Well, you can. Do
you watch? Like,
do you know that there's a male like showcase model on The Price Is Right now?
Yeah,
that's equality there.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, dope.
That's feminism.
No, I think it's cool. I think you should. They should use. It's not misogynist just because a woman's eating a fucking hamburger or what? That's bad.
I mean,
eating a hot dog.
She's eating a ham. She's deep throating that hot dog on top of a
Thunderbird or some shit.
Thunderbird
Yeah, dude, it's
and a
fucking
bikini
awesome.
while she's also like washing the car too. So first of all, that's just bad writing. That doesn't make any sense.
When it comes to that kind of advertising, it's supposed to be ridiculous. And I think we can all assume the women are in on the joke. I actually feel like more of an asshole to be like, oh no, this poor helpless girl. She knows not what she does. We need to go in and save her from this misogyny. At a certain point, people are just having fun.
It's alright, it's alright, I know, it's alright, but you should know.
Hey, you heard from Craig Besand and Stephen Ellis Curry. The music was from Sad Baxter. Find Sad Baxter at sadbaxter.bandcamp.com. This has been Neon Voices, where we're about illuminating all perspectives, so if you've got something to say, let us know. neonvoicespod@gmail.com.
Brainwaves changed, it's okay to wanna feel all the chemicals.